I can maybe give a trigger warning for this one just to be safe. Men don't dance. Men don't cry. Men don't ask for help. Phrases so commonplace as to be invisible allow me to repeat them and let their weight sink in. Men don't dance. Men don't cry. Men don't ask for help. Step inside these walls a minute and take a look around. The other day, I ran into an acquaintance whose best friend had just died. I asked him how he was and could have shattered his expression with a pencil tap. The seething of his unexpressed grief visible just below the surface, I could see it aching to explode in fireballs and shrapnel. Oh, not bad, he told me, because men don't cry, and most of us don't realize that this is a problem. I recently overheard a friend's wife complain that he would never dance with her, and I wanted her to understand that groove from that drummer that grasps her by the hips and compels them into motion, those feelings that well up from her soul and whip her body into joyful movement, are almost entirely foreign to him. Locked in a cupboard so far back in his childhood that he doesn't even know to long for them, living from his mind, estranged from his body, he attempts to crack the code of graceful movement, like handing Jackson Pollock a Rubik's Cube rather than a paintbrush. Men don't dance, and most of us don't realize that this is a problem. Last week, the transmission went on my van, so I bundled up and walked for 2 hours in the frigid 30 below rather than ask a friend for a ride across town. Because the shame of being so weak as to require assistance was too much to bear. I would submit to torture before I reveal myself to be anything less than heroic in my strength. A man toughs it out. A man makes do. A man sets his jaw and never voices a complaint. We are conditioned this way from the earliest days of our existence, and most of us don't realize that this is a problem. We make ourselves hard, and we end up brittle. We try to be strong, and it makes us cold. We call ourselves independent, when in truth we are alone. So when you insist that I am the beneficiary of the patriarchy, please forgive me my silent, simmering rage. Because men don't dance. Because men don't cry. Because men don't ask for help. Because men don't give men hugs. Because men don't say, I love you to one another. And most of us don't realize that this is a problem.